Anil is still having the habit of calling students. They all are now co-brothers and sisters. There's a typical, problem with us. I can't believe I am a The most dynamic chief guest of the convocation function, Nirmal Jain. First, my sincere gratitude and thanks to Nirmal for having accepted our request to be the chief guest to this convocation. And we couldn't have a better role model, a dynamic rank holder chartered accountant. A formal introduction, of course, Anil will give. I'm hearing some noises. I'm just waiting for these noises to subside. So not only a chartered accountant, his introduction will be done. I've been working with Nirmal for last more than now 12 years. I'm an independent director on his company. I've seen Nirmal working. A person with, who became a chartered accountant, became a management graduate, started his career with Hindustan Unilever, started on his own equity research, gave the equity research free of charge online, having tough times initial years, but persistency and patience has made him today, and the company India Infoline as well as IIFL, the short form, is the one of the biggest financial conglomerates of our country. A person from scratch who has started, gone through tough times, and that is what chartered accountants are of. So huge round of applause for Nirmal for accepting our request at a very, very short notice, changing his all schedules just for you and us. My very, very dynamic and young colleagues in the Central Council who are piloting the profession forward, all of them, our profession is huge. We're into almost 30 to 40 committees, examination, board of studies of which you are aware of, direct tax committee, indirect tax committee, advising the government what is to be done on GST. Mangesh Bhai is working there. Anil is working on the IT initiatives of our profession and for the country. Dheeraj Bhai is on the examination committee. Round of applause to Dheeraj Bhai. Thanks to him, you passed. Nihar Bhai is the chairman of the International Tax Committee. You heard of BEPS, of transfer pricing, of double tax. He's also the chairman of the Financial Reporting Review Board. Tarun Bhai, to his left, again, an expert in taxation, who is also chairman of 3 committees of our institute, and most importantly, the Ind AS and the IFRS Implementation Committee. We've seen that committee, coming up. Praful Bhai Chhajed, again, chairman of 3 committees. He is part of the Professional Development Committee, a very important committee, developing the profession. He's there as far as the CSR committee is concerned. We are working with the government on the CSR, the Government Accounting and Public Finance Committee. So all of them are doing a wonderful job. These are, I would say, the jewels from our Bombay city who are there in the Central Council. The 7 jewels who are there, who are sitting on the dais, taking a major load of the profession ahead. The chairman of the region, the leader of the region, Shruti. My very, very young and dynamic regional council colleague, Vishnu, Sandeep, Preeti. I hope I'm not missing anyone. Kamlesh is there. Kamlesh Sabu is also here somewhere, the secretary of the region. Most importantly, the respected parents of all the new CAs who have become. Before I commence my speech, I want to thank, number one, all of you, and more particular, my colleagues in the office, to see that there was absolutely we have more than 1,500 chartered accountants here, and along with parents, I think will be 2,500 or 3,000, and very well coordinating the whole program in a very, very systematic. So my huge applause to all the people who are involved in the coordination. So as everyone said, I might repeat a little bit. First and foremost, heartiest congratulations to all of you for passing one of the toughest examinations in the world. There are a lot of studies where the CA examination are, the toughest examination. And of course, congratulations due to the parents, to the teachers, to the principals where you have done your articleship. All of them are, I would say, rightly part of the success which you have been there. They all are, equally happy and proud of you. So huge round of applause to them also. Till now, the biggest challenge for you was to become CA, right? But the problem now, once having become CA, what to do next? I think there are a lot of issues. Idhar jaun ya udhar jaun. Kahan jaun? That's a famous Hindi song. Whether to go to industry, practice, entrepreneurship, that will be the challenges which will be having. My only small piece. So one other incidental thing between me and Nirmal is Nirmal's daughter Harshita also is a chartered accountant. She is here with us. My son also is a chartered accountant. So whatever we're going to speak is going to speak from our heart and what is, what arising out of individual experiences. So my suggestion to you would be, do something which you like. You have seen Three Idiots movie. Take up a job which you like. Please do a job or your practice or your entrepreneurship venture. Please just don't do something for the sake of money. Today, you may have a choice. You may do a job which will be giving you, say, an X amount for something which you like. And something which you don't like, it will give you X plus Y. Please go for the lesser amount which you like. Over a period of time, you will be more successful in that area which you like, because that will not be a job. You'll be doing something which you'll have a fire in the belly. You'll have passion to do that job, and you will never have regret that in the longer term. The trade-off will be between long term and short term. There'll be something which will be very appealing in the short term. And only one small example I want to give you, a real life example. 7-8 years back, the flavor of the day was the IT company. Everybody wanted to join an IT company. So almost the largest of the companies used to come to our campus. And people who joined there, I can share with you today, that time say the annual package was 5 lakhs and maybe a comparative other company package was 3 lakhs per annum. The people who joined that IT companies, full no disrespect to them, they have grown marginally, 10% every year in the jobs. Whereas people who joined at 3 lakhs have grown manifold, because that was the type of jobs which they like to do. So don't be, only in the area where you want to always counterweigh money vis-a-vis the areas which you like. Another small piece of advice. How many of you want to get into capital markets or finance or not? Be very clear, just raise of hands. I think this is an underestimate, because otherwise, by and large, of course, this is around 40%, but more than 50-60% want to go there. Only thing I can share with you, today the capital market which we have, the capital market area, the stock markets, the investment banking and the mutual funds and all. Any wild guesses how many people are there in the finance side? There'll be feet on the street, the marketing people and all. But on the finance side, the total strength of the whole sector may not be more than 10,000. So wild guess I'm making. Nirmal may correct me if I'm wrong. And we chartered accountants, each exam, every 6 months there are 7,000 chartered accounts coming up. Assume 40% of them want to get into that industry. So every year, almost 5,000 people wanting to get into the financial services sector. It is next to impossible. So be realistic in your approach. Yeah, you have to go behind your dream, but realistic also. The recommendation there would be, assume you're not currently, there are not enough jobs in the financial services side. See what is the next best option. You want to get into that direction only. My suggestion to you would be, if you're not getting a job or an opportunity in the financial services, get into public sector banks. They're recruiting. There's a huge void in the public sector banks. They are not recruited in between for almost 15-20 years. They have started recruiting 3-4 years back. Dirty your hands there on the financial side, and then possibly after a few years when the timing is good, get into the financial services. Another area is, the moment you become chartered accountants, your collars will be up, right? But don't take your collar up as far as learning is concerned. You have to have a lifelong, unfortunately, our profession is such, every day things are changing, every day. You cannot rest in peace just because you're a chartered accountant. Every day you'll have to unlearn and learn new things. As Steve Jobs said, stay hungry, stay foolish. Lifetime for knowledge. So that will be there. And you need to keep on, decide on a specialization area, hone yourself in that skills, and possibly at the same time have options of assuming something gets saturated in some time. Then see that how you can get into another area also later on. And I can just give some examples. Till now, we have always been brought up in our career that always respect the seniors because of the wisdom they have, the experience they have, the white hair. The opportunity for all of you today is that the experiential premium of the wisdom has narrowed. The reason is, today everything what we have learned as seniors is undergoing a change. In accounting, We have not learned accounting standards. We had accounting standards. Forget IFRS. Now we got IFRS. So we are nowhere near it. So we need to unlearn and learn a lot of things. In indirect tax, we had started with sales tax, then went into VAT, then into service tax and excise duty. Now the whole thing is gone and we are coming into GST. Companies Act, what we learned for 60 years has gone. A new Companies Act has come 2 years back. Income tax rapidly changing, ICDS and the like. So whatever we have learned, so the premium which we had of the experience is minimizing. Of course, we do still have that premium, but if it initially was 100%, now it may go down to 50% or 30%. So you have a lot of opportunities for you. So don't, and you can learn faster than us. People like us are busy in our day-to-day practice, industry, wherever we cannot adapt to the change as fast as you. And the most important change, of course, is the technology change. I would earnestly plead upon you, please focus on technology. Of course, I'll be very honest in admitting we at the Institute need to do a lot more on the technology front. We are very archaic, we are changing, we're trying to change. It's a huge, like an elephant, we need to change our organization. But we are there. But to you as individuals, whatever you're doing, we used to write our books manually. Suddenly Tally came, SAP came, Oracle came, accounting went away from our hands. What we are doing currently, compliance with accounting standards, auditing standards, tax, indirect tax is going to go away. Soon technology is going to take away everything what we are doing right now as chartered accountants. So we need to gear up to that change, be aware of this change, impending change happening, and need to modify ourselves. Of course, India is at the cusp of opportunity, a lot of opportunities for all of you. Couple of just very quick things in a different manner what Anil mentioned. We as chartered accountants are supposed to be problem finders. That is how we are trained, whether in audit, in tax or whatever. But what the industry needs is problem solvers. To have the problem solving attitude in you, you'll succeed in life. So one is problem solving. Anil mentioned about collaborative effort. I'll just change it into teamwork, more user-friendly word. Leadership skills and of course presentation and communication. These are the key things which you need to know of. And in the concluding, I would want to say, always have gratitude in life. First, gratitude is to your parents who have toiled for you, family, teachers, and very selfishly have gratitude for ICAI. You are what you are is thanks to ICAI. The word CA. So once you succeed in life, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the line, always have the feeling of payback. Please give back to the profession, to your successors. All of us over here, we have coined the word PSR, Professional Social Responsibility. You have heard of CSR? The professional social responsibility for all of you is to pay back to the profession. Please do that. Very quickly, I will just touch upon what Jack Ma, the founder and executive chairman of Alibaba, mentioned. You may modify it to your requirements. 0 to 20 years, be a good student, get some experience. You make it 25 if you want, 0 to 25. Before you turn 30 years old, follow somebody. Choose a good role model. Choose a good leader. 30 to 40 years old, think clearly of what you want to do and follow your dreams, passion. 40 to 50 years old, do things that you are good at. 50 to 60 years old, work for the young people, invest time for future people, in future people. And beyond 60 years, spend time for yourself. With this, I would want to wish you the very best in your career, in your life, in whatever you plan to do. And I'll just end with a small saying. If you wish success in life, make perseverance your bosom friend, experience your wise counselor, caution your elder brother, and hope your guardian angel. Thank you.